Now, an innovative scheme aimed at boosting reading among preschool children could have to close for good unless it can come up with a new source of funding. As well as having a book read to them, youngsters taking part are encouraged to play at some of the activities featured in the book. The project, run by the University of Reading, also sees toddlers and parents being given a free copy of the book to take home and read together. BBC Radio Berkshire and former CBBC presenter Kirsten joined families for one of the sessions.
I'm at the Whitley Wood Community Centre this morning, where there's a session going on for parents to bring their children along, real littlies, to do a little bit of a stay and play. Lots of different activity centres, from making a chocolate mug cake to a ball pit, but also, crucially, a session where you read a book. So the book is read and then they go off and they play for a bit, they have a snack, and then the book's read again. And this is part of a project to introduce real young children to the joy of reading and that interaction with the book.
It's really good to help her development with speech and reading and getting interactive with the stories and what's going on.
At home, I feel he gets distracted very easily. He doesn't sit and listen to the story, but here he will sit and listen to the story. And then also, because they do it twice as well, he gets to know the story, so that when we go home, he's more willing to pick up that story that we've read here.
We wanted to do it here at Whitley Wood because there is really no other offering like it. There is nothing that is available around the area.
I think this session has become really loved within the community, and I think there's a real sadness and also a real panic that this is not going to be here much longer.
It's a real shame because over the weeks the sessions have just grown in numbers, so it means a lot to the people in our area, and it would be a real shame to see it go. I was a bit upset when I was told, so yeah, it would be a real shame.
And the story goes like this. There's some little doors that need opening as we go.
The storybook sessions, we had earmarked 10 sessions, so that concludes in April.
What is it? It's a cake. Can you see the cake? Come on, have a little peek. Wow, that looks like a good cake, doesn't it? Can you see the cake?
It's a really brilliant project, but it has a time limitation to it, so we're really keen to see if we can extend that by getting some further funding to keep this project going.
Would you like one of those stories? There you go, great times. Who else would like one? You would like one! It's amazing, I read the story, but the real key moment is when we've given the books out afterwards. Every single child in here has sort of leapt on it, pored over it, is completely engaged with it. It's really amazing, still seeing them all just really into having their very own storybook.
The push to keep them reading in Reading. Well, Lewis is here with the sport now, and Lewis,